Hi, and welcome to Living in El Paso, Texas. My name is John Pena, and in this episode, we're going to talk about an exciting new development in the heart of El Paso. Hi, and welcome to the YouTube channel, Living in El Paso, Texas. My name is John Pena. I'm a real estate agent. If you are looking to purchase a home here in El Paso or sell a home, by all means, please consider reaching out to us here at Pena El Paso. In this episode, I'm going to talk a little bit about something kind of relevant to the current real estate market that we're going through right now. But even better than that, I'm going to show you a really amazing new development that's just starting to take off in the heart of El Paso, just kind of right outside of where Kern is. It's an epic location, as you're going to see, and some just amazing, beautiful new custom homes being built there. But before we talk about that, this is a channel where we try to provide you as much value as possible about what El Paso is like. I am not originally from El Paso. I've been here about 2 years. We decided to make the move for a variety of reasons, which you can see in plenty of the other videos. But what we've really, I think, captured is El Paso is really an up-and-coming community, and it has a lot of great things going for it, and so we're trying to be a source for you to find that information. If you live in El Paso, you know, maybe we can bring some things that you may not be aware of, like this new development, to your attention, so you're just a little bit more informed about what's going on in the city. I wanted to talk about an article that a friend of mine, Bob, sent to me. And in this article, essentially, if you've been watching real estate, you know that the market is pretty crazy, right? It's been an insane seller's market, meaning that there's low inventory, yet there's high demand. There's not enough homes in our country, yet there are plenty of people that are trying to purchase homes. And so, I've got an article here about the top 100 U.S. housing markets for overpricing and even underpricing. But there's not a lot of underpricing going on in our country. Primarily, it's a lot of overpricing. And overpricing is a little bit of a misleading term because homes sell for what people are willing to pay for them, right? And so right now, people are willing to pay more for homes. And so this kind of captures a snapshot of that. So what are some of the cities that you think are most overpriced right now? Number one, Boise, Idaho. Boise, Idaho, they're saying that it is 80% overpriced. And I don't know if I'm doing this math right, and I apologize if I'm not, but let's say that there's a $100,000 house in Boise, which there isn't. You know, several years ago, it might have gone for 100. Now that same house is going for 180, right? Number two, Austin. They're saying it's about 50% overpriced, right? So a $200,000 home now running you $300,000, or people are willing to pay $300,000, right? A couple of other places that I thought were interesting. I always talk about Phoenix. Phoenix, 42% overpriced, right? Dallas is blowing up, 31% overpriced. Tucson, where we almost moved, 30% overpriced. So, where do you think El Paso is on this list? El Paso is number 73. And currently, according to this data that was taken from Zillow and all the other websites, is about 13% overpriced. So that $100,000 house in El Paso, which does exist, is maybe going for about 113. And that actually squares perfectly with where we're at, because that's about exactly what's happening. Most homes here right now are selling about $5,000 to $15,000 over, and so that does pretty much square with the overpricing. And so, are we overpriced? Absolutely, but every other desirable location is overpriced, and probably much more so. So I thought that was interesting, and I am a real estate agent. I am here to make business. I make no qualms about that. I started this channel to generate business, and that's exactly what this channel has done. That was my intention from the start, and that's why I always say, hi, welcome to Living in El Paso. It's awesome. My name is John, and I'm a real estate agent. So I was going through the comments, and I remembered why I don't go through the comments all that much, but I wanted to see if anybody else put anything about like what they thought was the worst things about El Paso, because last week we did the 5 worst things of El Paso, and I was curious to see what other people thought. I saw a lot of people put drivers. There's the belief here by some people that El Paso drivers aren't the best. Somebody mentioned mosquitoes. That is totally true. Right now, especially with all the rain that we've had, the mosquitoes have been you know, more abundant than usual. Typically, like up here, like I'm kind of elevated. Typically we don't get a lot of mosquitoes unless you're down like around the river, lower elevation, the lower valley, the upper valley, these areas. But I'd give people that one. And then for the most part, everybody pretty much agreed, yeah, property taxes, dust storms. Somebody mentioned flooding. That's not a problem that happens all too often, but of course if it does happen, and if it happens to you, then it's terrible. So I thought that was interesting. This is going to be a development of new homes. There's going to be about 30 lots, more or less. The homes that are being built here, you're going to see, are really beautiful. They're going to range, I'm going to say, from about $400,000 up. The one that we're going to show you, I believe, is listed around $600,000. And so for El Paso, that's a pretty hefty price point. You know, our average price point is still about $200,000, so these are definitely higher end, higher price point homes. But as you're gonna see, they're pretty amazing. Now, they are 0 lot lines, meaning you're not gonna have a backyard. They're essentially built into the mountain, so to speak. And so if you're looking for a big backyard, these are not the homes for you. But like I said, these things are really beautiful, and we always do want to kind of keep you in the loop as far as new developments and what's happening in our city. It's an amazing place, El Paso. This development, Hidden Canyon at Kern, is pretty remarkable, so we're excited to kind of get a sneak peek at it. Hi, welcome to Living in El Paso, Texas. My name is John Pena. Thank you so much for checking out the channel. In this episode, we are so excited to give you a little sneak peek into a brand new development that's happening called Hidden Canyon at Kern. Now, Kern Place is one of my favorite neighborhoods. It's conveniently located near downtown, UTEP. It's close to some of the best restaurants and amenities that we have in El Paso. This unique home that we are in is going to be one of potentially 30 homes that are going to be built in this area. This particular one, 259 Canyon Terrace, has 5 bedrooms, 6 baths, 2,872 square feet. Beautiful quartz countertops throughout the home, unbelievable tile work in these bathrooms. It really is a beautiful home, tons of light. It's really a gorgeous home. So without further ado, 259 Canyon Terrace in Hidden Canyon at Kern.